poem I'm about to recite is called Dear Mighty Youth. My name is Bill, and I speak to you as a kindred spirit who appreciates the conscious awareness, global unification, and push for equality that your revolts and resistance has produced. Like you, I've experienced being shot at by a barrage of pepper balls that spread chemical irritants on impact. Like you, I've been attacked by officers dressed in riot gear, clutching electric shock shields. I've also had my face rammed into walls and metal objects while my hands were zip-tied behind my back. I can relate to you being mauled by canines and sprayed with chemical agents while on the front lines of this struggle. Like you, I felt the mind-numbing effects of flash grenades, and I too have had a knee on my neck. Dear mighty youth, I've experienced what it's like to rise up for a good greater than myself. And like you, I know what it's like to look the system in the eyes without flinching. I too can relate to the determination, sacrifice, and resilience that you've displayed. Like you, I'm surrounded by loved ones, friends, and comrades who want to live in a world that reflects peace, harmony, and love. Mighty youth, it seems you've led the people to a moment of truth. May your desire for real change propel humanity to a height that racism, corruption, and injustice are unable to reach. Stay vigilant and believe in your best self. Power is the people. Bill.
Say this. Right now, they got me and my bro locked down, and they put us in a bad spot. They put us in a fucked up situation, and the only reason that they got us in this situation is because they fear who we are. And when I say that, I'm not saying that they fear me and him as individuals. They fear anybody that refuses to submit, and anybody that says, okay, well, I'm not going to compromise. I'm going to be exactly who I'm supposed to be. I'm going to be exactly what the transition is. So the transition is this. And I want y'all to listen to this because this shit is important. The transition is, I put in all type of work out there in them streets. That environment raised me the way that I was. Loyal, integrity, no compromising. I'll go hard for anything that I love. So the things that I love and the things that I understood that I was loyal to was boxed into the environment that I understood. Once you make the transition out of that shit and you start to learn more and you start to learn what you really supposed to be up against, then all you do is just like in Islam they say, you know, the worst in the dunya is the best in the deen. What that means is that everything, all the energy and everything that we were in the streets, we transition that over into something that's worth some shit. And now because we trying to reach back to the same motherfuckers that's just like us, the same young boys that's on them corners and that are pushed just like us, just like we were. And now we talking to them and we saying, yo, we need y'all. When y'all ready to make that transition, we don't think we better than y'all, we understand y'all, we just like y'all. We just saying, we gonna talk to y'all until y'all ready to make that transition. And they don't like the fact that that's who we talking to. They don't like the fact that that's who we reaching out to. And they don't like the fact that they came to us and said, well, look, we're going to let you off of solitary confinement. All you got to do is stop. Stop what? The fuck you think you're talking to? I'm not going to stop anything in regards to continuing to talk to the people that I'm supposed to talk to make them understand what's their best potential. So they want me to stop and they want me to compromise speaking to the streets and to our people just because they was going to throw me a bone and let me off solitary confinement. That ain't what we do. So now, that's why they trying to box us back in.
This way. Is the sheep preaching hate when he says, I'm not going to let the wolf eat me anymore? If the wolf comes in here, next time he comes in here, I'll do whatever I have to do to keep him off my back. Is the sheep violent or is the wolf the violent one? He wasn't teaching hate, he was teaching common sense. You know, somebody's knocking you over the head, stop them. Do whatever you have to do to stop them. You know, the ones that were knocking him over the head were afraid of the fact that he might swing back, so they said, no, he's teaching hate, he's violent.